So this is our son, Luke, and how old are you, Luke?
50.
50, yeah, you'll be 51 next month, okay? And I'm Katrina Schickel, my husband, Bill Schickel, and we are here to advocate for the continuation of this certification of 14C 100%. We think that it would be of great importance, not only to the Murray Center, but to people like the Murray, to organizations like the Murray Center. It's very critical to have this continue.
It's a wonderful contribution that the Murray Center makes to the constellation of work opportunities for people with disabilities. It just cannot be replicated without something like 14C, which allows young people and older people to work in a wonderful, efficacious way, and it is economically feasible for the Murray Center to offer this kind of employment. This has been just wonderful for Luke and for all of his friends and people that Murray Center employs. And this regulation has been in effect since 1938. What more? I mean, it works. It makes a lot of sense, and it does a lot of good.
I remember 5 or 6 years ago, I served on the subcommittee of the Mental Health Board in Tompkins County. And I remember that the schools were trying to introduce a policy whereby people with disabilities, like Luke, would have to take Regents exams. They would be required. In an effort to do what they felt was equitable for all people, it was a ridiculous policy change. And in the end, what they wanted was the individual to take the test, and if they failed the test, then they'd take the test again, and they'd have to fail it a number of times before they would then go down to the next level of education. And so it was demeaning in the end to the individuals. And this policy of 14C is very similar to my mind. It's taking away something that is honorable and efficacious, as my husband says, and gives them a purpose. And by taking it away, they'll be home, sitting around, eating, watching television all day long, and not have that kind of focus and structure, which I think society, not to be moralistic, but I think that we have an obligation to treat those who are more vulnerable with respect. And imposing, this kind of, minimum wage requirement it's discriminatory towards those who don't. And I think that I think we have so much to learn from people whose abilities are perhaps more diminished than ours. This isn't a pity thing. We learn, as you all know, who work with people with disabilities, what a gift they are to us in terms of teaching us so much about how to care for one another. And I think that this law would be horrible. It would put people out just wandering the streets and sitting at home doing nothing. And what Luke does every day, he walks in the door and I said, "How was your day?" And you say, "Awesome."
Wow.
He feels good about working here and the work that he does and meeting his peers. So I am hugely not in favor of getting rid of this law in the name of some sort of egalitarian effort. Everyone gets paid the same amount. Well, no, I don't. I totally disagree with it.
Okay, hi, my name is Debbie Fitzgerald. I am the mother of Sean Fitzgerald, and this is my son, Sean. Sean has been working here at the Murray Center for about 11 years. Sean is, how old?
I'm going to be a 31 in
Yeah,
November.
almost 31 years old. We are here today to let people know our concerns about ending the 14C requirements and things that are helping people such as Sean and many others. I am a special education teacher, not just a parent of a child. He's 31 and bigger than me, but he's still my child, with different abilities. We have an opportunity in our community that many other places do not have, and the Murray Center is filling a void for people with disabilities to have a place to work, to feel as a functioning member of society, to contribute to their own care and contribute to their community. Sean is extremely proud of working here. He is getting his own paycheck. He is using that money to go places and to do things. He recognizes the value of hard work by being here. He knows that he is not able to work at a rate that would be in a competitive workplace. Over the years, from the moment Sean graduated from high school, people and adults with disabilities lose their resources and they lose their supports. We have very little for our adults in our community and our nation to help people that need that support. The Murray Center fills that void, and they're able to do that because of that 14C requirement. It helps them provide supports, it helps them provide job training, it helps them provide all kinds of counseling and goal-oriented things. If that were taken away, many, many people, like my son, would not have a job. They would be forced into doing community work as a volunteer or nothing, and that is one of my biggest concerns. I have family members who have disabilities in other states. He volunteers, but unfortunately because of COVID, he has lost that ability, so he has been sitting home for a year and a half doing absolutely nothing. That is a concern as a parent and as a community member. As a teacher, I work with young students. I've worked mainly for years with 3rd and 4th graders. Our specialty as special education is to individualize things. They have a document that's called an individual education plan because everyone is different. To force us to use that everyone fits in a mold, completely getting rid of that 14C requirement is forcing us to make the adults be like everyone else. And we're not. It's not able to be done. The thought of these workers here or many other places losing that ability it bothers me, it frightens me, it makes me think that homes and families would have to then be the people to try to find opportunities for our adult children to go out in places where they wouldn't feel successful. It's frustrating to think that working so hard and so long, I know students coming out of high school, this is an opportunity when they aren't able to do anything else to come to be productive. Sean and all the people here every single year are given the opportunity to go out into the community. They have job training, they work in other environments, they practice skills. Sean recognizes that it's challenging for him. He doesn't like doing those things. He feels comfortable here because he feels productive and he feels like he's accomplished something here. Every year, over the last several years, they meet, they work, they are given that opportunity, and they choose to be here. And that is my biggest complaint. If we were to remove that 14C ability, these people want to be here. They have been given that opportunity. They know they can make higher pay, but the problem is they need to be competitive in the workplace to do that, and most of them are not able to be at this point. And I think for adults and government to force that requirement on everyone is wrong. And I've written letters. I will continue to complain about this. I don't think we should be treating our populations that need the most from us. We shouldn't be taking away things that are positive and that are working for them. I just believe that 14C is a necessary ability for places like the Murray Center to have when it's used correctly. And I believe the Murray Center is doing exactly that. These people and the workers here are given the opportunity. They've chosen to be here. And I think as adults, they have the right to choose what they want to do. They should not be told what they have to do.
Hello. We are the Woodman family. I'm Ken, my wife Marie, and our son Kenny.
Yes.
Anyway, Ken's worked here at the Murray Center for about, how long, Ken, maybe? 30 years?
Yes.
Probably?
Yes.
Almost 30 years.
Yeah.
And he's actually done a number of jobs, but the one he's doing right now, I think he prefers the most.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do here, Ken?
Toothbrushes?
Do you sort them? Or?
Yes.
Ken's a pretty good employee, and he enjoys coming to work here. I think our concern right now is 14C and the elimination of 14C. And we all agree that if Ken was not able to go to work in the morning, it would have a devastating effect on his day. He looks forward to going to work. Do you like coming here, Ken?
Yes.
Yeah. What time do you get here?
7.
Yeah, and what time do you leave?
2.
Yeah. Do you enjoy it?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought you did. He really does enjoy coming to work.
No. No.
So when they shut down, that was pretty tough on you, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. You couldn't go to work.
No.
No. So how long did that last?
I don't know.
It was quite a while though.
Yeah.
Did you like coming back to work?
Yes.
You get out of school and
When he was in school, he had a job coach at a local nursing home in the dish room. And
Charlie.
It's a long time ago. And he graduated, when he graduated in 1991, the nursing home hired him. But he only worked Saturdays and Sundays, like from 3 in the afternoon to 10 at night. And it didn't work out because he was alone. And he was home.
They with that with me. No, time ago.
That's right. So it didn't work out at all. So that's when we decided, we looked into the Murray Center. And it's been almost 30 years now.
so we all agree that if Ken couldn't continue employment here at the Murray Center, I don't know what he would do.
And in the last 30 years, other than maybe a doctor's appointment or being ill or earned vacation, he's never missed a day.
Wow.
That's
Never.
indicative of him enjoying
Yeah.
coming. Yeah, I didn't think of that till Marie mentioned it yesterday. Not only is it a job, it's part of his social life. He really does. He really would miss it.
Family.